Her tears run deep after losing her 19-year-old daughter, Somaya Spain. This cell phone video obtained by Pix 11 News shows the moment Spain and her twin sister, Sanaya, were brutally attacked. That's Somaya apparently being stabbed in the chest and neck. But we are stopping the video right there.
Those were deadly points that he punctured in her body, that even if she fought it, I don't think she could have won the fight.
LaShawn Goodson is more than heartbroken, thinking about the death of her daughter, but how she died, Goodson says, makes the pain that much harder.
She didn't want to be bothered. Why did she have to die? Because you're not who she want to be accompanied by. Walk away. Don't hit on no girl.
This mother tries to deal with her grief. She sends a message to the person responsible.
I just want him to suffer every day like I am. I want him to wake up every day in a cell, just like I gotta wake up every day with my mind in a cell.
Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video. So look, before I jump into the video, I want to start it out by telling my supporters out there that I appreciate y'all for rocking with me the way that y'all do. And I just want to tell y'all that I hope that y'all do have a good day today, or y'all did have a good day today, just depending on when I posted this video. And I just want to send y'all some encouraging words by telling y'all to stay focused on whatever you got going and don't give up on nothing that you got going on as well. Because I mean, most of the time when we get ready to give up on a situation or something, the results we were looking for were right around the corner. So, you know, just stay active, chasing your dreams and your goals, and don't give up on nothing, man. Keep you some faith. Even if it ain't looking like it's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. Trust me, everything will work its way out if you don't give up and keep you some faith. But other than that, that's all I gotta say about that. I just want to send my supporters out there some good energy, some good prosperous energy as well, you know. But let's get straight into the situation at hand. And you know, I gotta start it out by letting the family know that I want to send my condolences out to them, and I want to say RIP to her as well, Somaya Spain. Now, y'all know we talked about this the other day, and this is a sad and unfortunate situation. For those who don't know what's going on, I'm gonna give y'all a brief synopsis, that way y'all can get caught up on the whole situation. But basically, long story short, it was two young ladies who went out. They had a good time. They went to a bodega in Brooklyn, and they ultimately ended up arguing with some guys. And the reason why they were arguing was because they didn't want to deal with these certain dudes. And one of the guys got so mad and frustrated to the point where he, you know, poked her and took her life. One of the twin sisters, they were twins. And it's just a sad and unfortunate situation, man. You know, I want to send my condolences out to the family one more time. I want to say I'm sorry about that, especially to the mother. I seen the mother, you know, make statements and stuff like that. She got on video to talk about it, and she was just broken into pieces, which, I mean, what could you expect? And the dude's name, his name is V.O. Kelly. He's 20 years old. Ain't that crazy? He done lost his whole life that fast, because, you know, New York don't play just like Texas don't play. And I think that he gonna get maxed out, which he should, because there's really no reason for this right here. You could have left her alone and went on about your day. You know, the reason for doing this is just crazy to me. You know, a lot of dudes are feeling to have, you know, emotional intelligence. They can't control themselves. Anytime something doesn't go their way, they go crazy. You know, with these dudes, I don't know if I call them men, but they not men. They are boys, you know. And it's just a crazy situation. Now he's in jail. They caught him, you know, and it's just crazy that you lost your whole life because you didn't know how to control your emotions, and you couldn't take rejection well. That's why I feel like that a lot of people need to take the time out to talk to their kids as they're growing up, you know, to let them know that things can happen and everything won't go their way. But at the same time, you know, when you release a child into the earth as, you know, an adult, they can pick up certain characteristics on their own, and there's certain things that you can teach them that they'll just void. You feel me? So it is what it is. It's just a catch-22 in certain situations. I just feel like that, you know, you should know something ain't right with you feeling a certain way about somebody not wanting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should just have more respect for yourself and keep on pushing versus going crazy like this. But I didn't say what I had to say about this. I'm finna let y'all watch the video. Well, we finna watch the video. I'm talking about let y'all watch it. We finna watch the video and see what's all going on. I didn't watch the end parts of everything. I just watched certain parts of this video in the beginning. So let's get straight into it. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on the situation. And yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're rocking with the channel, and send the family some love too if y'all do, you know, want to. But other than that, let's get straight into it. It's crazy, man.
Her tears run deep after losing her 19-year-old daughter, Somaya Spain. This cell phone video obtained by Pix 11 News shows the moment Spain and her twin sister, Sanaya, were attacked. That's Somaya apparently being stabbed in the chest and neck. But we are stopping the video right there.
Those were deadly points that he punctured in her body, that even if she fought it, I don't think she could have won the fight.
LaShawn Goodson is more than heartbroken, thinking about the death of her daughter, but how she, Goodson says, makes the pain that much harder.
She didn't want to be bothered. Why did she have? Because you're not who she want to be accompanied by. Walk away. Don't hit on no girl. Don't fight no female. No matter what. Go on about your business.
It all started early Sunday morning. Her twins went to grab food at this deli on St. Mark's Place. A man apparently was trying to hit on the teens. After rejecting his advances, things escalated from there. At one point, the deli owner had to lock the doors to keep the man out. The twins thought the coast was clear, but once they walked out of the deli,
my daughter Somaya was arguing with the guy in my daughter's defense outside, and he slapped her and she went to the floor. And at that very moment, Somaya went to attack him, and he slapped her in the heart, and when she went down, he slapped her in the neck.
While this mother tries to deal with her grief, she sends a message to the person responsible.
I just want him to suffer every day like I am. I want him to wake up every day in a cell, just like I gotta wake up every day with my mind in a cell.
And the community wants the same thing, standing in solidarity with the family.
No means no in our community. If in fact, if this woman didn't want you to say anything or do anything to her, you should have just walked away. So the call to the action right now is to say to the individuals that committed this crime, turn yourself in. You may run, but you're not going to hide.
PD have made an arrest of a 19-year-old girl of her twin sister in Brooklyn. Police say the suspect, 20-year-old Vio Kelly, two twin sisters after they turned down his advances at a bodega early Sunday in Park Slope. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon live on Prospect Heights with the very latest on this story. Sonia.
David, the young man who was led out of here in handcuffs is the guy the police have been looking for since that attack on twin sisters over the weekend at that bodega in Park Slope. Vio Kelly turned himself in early this morning at a Brooklyn courthouse. He was then brought here to the 7-8 Precinct Station House to be formally charged with and assault. He'll be back in court tonight, and the victim's family hopes he never gets to walk the streets again. 20-year-old Vio Kelly said nothing as reporters asked questions, and friends of the victims cursed him out. Family and friends have been posting his name on social media all week with a photo from a phone camera that caught glimpses of his face that night, asking the public to help the police find him.
Okay, now, you know, if you watch my other video, y'all remember that I told y'all that people from New York was sending me pictures of this guy, but I said I didn't want to put a guy out there without having actual bona fide facts that this was the person, and it was public knowledge. I'm not here to do detective work and things like that, but we do cover the cases and we talk about the details and stuff like that when we do talk about cases and stuff, because y'all already know this really is a reaction channel, you know, but a lot of cases come up and a lot of things come up that my supporters want me to talk about, so we do that. But ultimately, you know, I feel like that he was gonna get caught. I said it in the video, like it was just only a matter of time. Even though he did turn himself in, he was gonna get caught. He was already caught the first few hours, you feel me? And y'all already know how the internet works, shit. You know, they solve cases 10 times faster than the police do, which is a plus. But you know, people not thinking about the harm that they doing to family members and things like that. Now you got a mother who finna have a, you know, eternal pain for the rest of her life due to the fact of you being lame as hell, you feel me? I gotta keep it 100, I can't sugarcoat it, that's lame. You weird, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who acts like this behind somebody rejecting them is lame. Now, if somebody's acting a certain way, I can understand you being frustrated, but not act on it though, you know? Just be mad and go on about your way, man, you know? But as far as doing all of this stuff right here, that's crazy. And then you attack both sisters, which is extra lame. I just feel like that, you know, a lot of people don't understand how much pain that they put into other family members, and you know, they leave families hurting forever, you know, like they die hurting, they die with these pains, you know. Some people can be on their deathbed just envisioning their children and stuff. Y'all taking all these damn children away because you don't know how to control yourself, which is crazy to me. And at the same time, you taking your own goddamn self out because you're going to jail, you know what I'm saying, and probably forever, you feel me? So it's crazy, man. A little young dude like that could have got out here, did a whole bunch of other things to go ahead and get further in life, and he couldn't get the type of woman that he wanted. But you know, lacking that emotional intelligence will always leave you behind. But let's get back into the video.
They are thanking detectives for tracking him down. At around 2 in the morning Sunday, claimed the life of 19-year-old Somaya Spain and left her sister wounded. Witnesses described a confrontation in which Kelly aggressively hit on her at the bodega after seeing her at a party earlier in the evening, and she made it clear she wasn't interested.
I don't know what he was thinking, so I can't tell you. But what I could say is, no sorry that he's going to say is going to help this family.
Yvette Ramos has known Somaya Spain's family for decades and was asked to speak on their behalf today. The family held a vigil Wednesday night, and yesterday friends marched back to the scene of the crime calling for justice.
Say her name! Somaya Spain! That family alone will never be the same, no matter how much time he gets.
His arrest is a step toward justice for a young woman who was planning to go to college and was getting a late-night snack on her way home, rejecting an intoxicated creep, according to witnesses. A young man who, rather than walking away, became inexplicably violent and left a family emotionally broken. Ramos lost a son to violence and says that heartbreak never goes away.
Because you can't build your child back together. So they will have to learn to deal with it. You don't have to accept it. You're learning. You're going to learn. It takes years.
Now, sources tell Eyewitness News police searched Veo Kelly's home and found evidence, including the clothes he was wearing at the time of. Somaya Spain's family is now preparing for her funeral next week.
Is now off the streets of Brooklyn tonight. Police have arrested the 20-year-old man who they say twin sisters at a bodega in Park Slope. One of them. News 4's Mark Santia live in Park Slope. And Mark, we hear there were some tense moments too when the victim's family came face to face with their daughter's alleged too.
Yeah, Adam. Emotions were high. The happened here at this deli on the corner. The 20-year-old suspect turning himself in today. He is expected to face a judge later on this evening.
Veo, anything you want to say for yourself?
Angry friends and family of Somaya Spain gathering outside a Brooklyn police precinct to catch a glimpse of Veo Kelly. He's accused of Somaya and wounding her twin sister in a stabbing attack outside a bodega.
My heart breaks. You know what it is? They were always together. When you see Sanaya, you saw Somaya.
Yvette Ramos is close friends of the grieving family.
But Somaya did not deserve this, you know? Okay, she don't want to give you her number, or she gave you her Instagram. That still don't give a reason. Well, she was young.
19-year-old Somaya was with her twin sister inside this Park Slope deli when police say Kelly made advances on the twins. They turned him down, and police say Kelly attacked, stabbing the twins, killing Somaya.
I think that this hasn't really hit them until they walk in and they see your other half in the coffin, or you see your child in the coffin.
Yvette says Samaya's grieving parents have a message of gratitude for the detectives and the community who shared Kelly's wanted photo.
And LaShawn did ask me to come and thank everyone who reposted this, who reposted his picture. She also wants me to thank the detectives.
While an arrest has been made, Yvette says that brings little peace to a devastated family.
It's never the same. She can't build her child back together. You can't take the ashes and build your child back together.
A memorial is growing here outside of the deli. Now, Kelly is expected to face a judge later on this evening. We're still waiting on what charges he could be facing. We're live in Park Slope tonight. I'm Mark Santia.
A suspect accused of stabbing twin sisters. One of them is in custody tonight. Police sources say the man attacked the teens after they turned down his advances. CBS 2's Dave Carlin is live now in Park Slope, Brooklyn, where family and friends confronted the suspect. Dave.
A crowd gathered as the suspect was being brought out of here. That crowd included victim family members who let their feelings be known. Bystanders included the victim's family outside the 78th Precinct Station House. They cursed the suspect. So we've taken out the audio. As you see, 20-year-old Veo Kelly in handcuffs and with officers at the start of his transfer to court. He turned himself in. Police say Kelly was allegedly at a Park Slope deli early Sunday and accuse him of 19-year-old Somaya Spain and injuring her twin sister.
To know what it is to lose a child. She was 19. Her whole life was short. Somaya, you're gonna be missed.
That's close family friend Yvette Ramos, who spoke on behalf of the Spain family. She confirmed what police said, that Spain did not know the suspect and had rejected his advances moments before she was killed.
If you knew the twins for 19 years of their life, you know what that is for that girl to wake up and say, my sister, I can't call my sister?
That shit sad, man.
That family alone will never be the same.
This memorial continues to grow outside the Spain family apartment in Wyckoff Gardens housing. Neighbors were aware a suspect turned himself in with an attorney at his side.
He killed her, just took her life for no apparent reason. Just because she said no. Something tells you no, it's no, and that's the bottom line.
No means
Police
no
recovered
here.
the deli's video surveillance. At the deli, there was this Wednesday night vigil with more than 100 people, including the twins' father, Stephen Spain. He and the rest of the family saying very little publicly, but relaying a message that they are grateful the suspect is behind bars. Detectives charged Kelly with murder, assault, and weapons possession. Live in Park Slope, Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
And then they sent her out to be the representative for the family. You know, I'm pretty sure because they felt like she would be a strong representation for the family, but she couldn't even keep it all together because, you know, the nature of this situation is very, very serious and it can break a person down, which I really feel sad. And inside myself, it broke me down just to think about certain things, you know, how people are these days. It's just a lack of compassion for human life, which I really just don't get that, man. It's just so sad that you can't go nowhere and do nothing without something weird happening, you know. The days are getting darker by the day, you know, and it's just sad that people keep on making the same mistakes in different ways, you feel me? Ultimately, keep your hands to yourself, mind your business, stay to yourself. If nobody don't want to deal with you, understand that. And then I just feel like that, you know, anywhere it go, she would have been dodging a bullet by avoiding him because you can tell that the liquor, you know, which he is probably underage drinking. Down here, you got to be 21 to drink. So I'm just saying that because that's what I think it is down there too as well. But anyway it go, you know, he wouldn't be able to control his liquor in the future anyway. They said he was intoxicated. So, and that's what I was hearing on the back end of everything else, all the information people were sending me and stuff. But ultimately, you know, I just feel like that if it's a situation where you out, you know, try to be nice to these dudes. I know it's crazy that you have to do something that you don't want to do, but if you want to live and continue to be here, you know, and I have certain issues, give them a fake number, get your text app number, you know, something, give me Instagram, something like that, just so they can go ahead and move on. But as far as like arguing with them or being combative and stuff like that, don't do it. It ain't worth it because these dudes is really hoes in the inside, you feel me? But overall, I didn't say what I had to say about the situation. RIP to her one more time, and I want to send my condolences out to the family, and I want to send a special, you know, condolence to the mother because I can just only imagine losing a child, you know. Like not being able to help and not being able to be there and things like that can really rip your soul out of your body, you know. That's just how I feel about that. But overall, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on the situation, and I will holler at y'all later on another video. All right.